Hi everyone, welcome. I hope that you're doing really well today. Today I am coming to you with my week in review. There's only one more week in review left in 2018. Is that crazy? This one and one more. That's it. Then we're on to 2019 and hopefully a great year for everyone. So if you're interested in my week in review, things I've been using, maybe some new things, maybe some old things, what I thought of them, how they worked for me, just keep watching and I'll let you know my thoughts. First up, I've been playing around with two new foundations this week. L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear 24-Hour Foundation. I really like this. I really like this. I really got more of a medium plus, almost full coverage out of this. I used it with my smaller Japanesque brush. It goes down to a medium when I use my beauty blender. Now that's just me personally. Really lovely foundation though. I like the way it looks on my skin. This will definitely stay in my collection, and this will be one that I would rebuy. I could replace a lot of my I like it, but am I flipping cartwheels over it? This would be repurchased over several that are in my collection right now. So I really do enjoy that foundation a lot. Then my friend Marlene, I'm going to link her channel down below. Y'all know Marlene. She's amazing. She told me she thought I would really enjoy this foundation. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Foundation. I don't know why, but I was really expecting a lighter coverage. This is a very nice medium plus coverage foundation, but yet it builds very nicely. I don't notice it looking cakey. It's what I have on today. It blends really easily into my skin. It's basically effortless. I've had a lot of fun with the foundation so far this week. It does have a very nice wear time. Super impressed with that so far. When it comes to the concealer, I think this is a very age-friendly concealer. I don't think it enhances anything, but I would like to get another one, a shade lighter. This is in Bisque 20. And I think that's what my problem is. A lot of times if you try a concealer and it's just there's something off about it, usually it's the shade. You need either a shade lighter or a shade darker. I think the biggest example of that was the Tarte Shape Tape when it first came out. A lot of people were like, oh, I hate this. It's horrible. It looks awful on my skin. And then they would get a shade lighter or a shade darker, and it worked beautifully and they've loved it. So I would like to get a shade lighter, see if I like it a little bit better. I just felt like when I looked at it in the store that the color range was either neutral or yellow base. I might try a lighter one, see how I like it, see if it gives me a little more brightening. I just don't feel like it does my under eyes a lot of favors. And I think a lot of people like it, but not my favorite. Not really even close. This was new to me this week also. These are the Catrice Transformer Drops. I got the light and the dark. I had just done a fresh self-tan when I got this and wanted to try it. So I was able to use this, and I'm really glad to say I've used both of these and they do not change any foundation. I've used it with NARS. I've used it with CoverGirl. I've used it with the Revlon. Anything I've used it with, it does not change the formula. It does not change the wear time. It doesn't make it oxidize. Really nice. Something I've really been using a good bit this week. Really wanted to give it a try before I talked about it. Tarteist Pro Lash Adhesive. This is in the clear one. They also do have the black. This is about the $9 mark, which isn't too horribly bad. When my friend at Ulta told me that I would really like this, mainly because there's no wait time. You know, with your Kiss, with your Duo, with just about any lash adhesive, you have to wait 30, 45 seconds before you can plunk it on there. You can brush this on your lash and put it right on, and it doesn't move around. There's no lifting with this, no issues at all. This is a really good lash adhesive. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set. I know it's old school to hold my hand up, but I mean, sometimes you gotta see how little something is. The little brush on it, it's just perfect. The little brush on it is the perfect size. You get up there, you don't get any gumpies anywhere because it is so fine It is so precise. You can get in there and brush your brows just the way you want them. I have really enjoyed this. I told y'all that I would get back with you about these liquid lips from Collab, from Sally's Beauty. Love. Absolutely love. I am definitely going to be getting more colors. The boy toy is the one that I've been wearing the most. It is, once again, the one I have on today. These are just so comfortable to wear. The applicator tip to these, let me get up here where y'all can see. Okay, the applicator tip to this is firm enough, and it has just the right amount of cushion that you can line your lips. You don't need a lip liner. You can line your lips, then you can fill in all with this applicator. If any of y'all tried the Koki powder matte, it reminds me a lot of that. This Collab brand of liquid lipstick reminds me a lot of that Koki powder liquid lipstick. Very comfortable to wear, very flattering, very long wearing. I cannot say enough about these. If y'all are looking for a comfortable, long wearing liquid lipstick, it performs very nicely. If you want to use a balm under it or over it, I wiped some of the glossy off so I could show you. This is Kink. I also got the Makeup Revolution lip toppers. I got Luxurious, which is more of a gold kind of a topper, and I got Exquisite, which has more pink tones. I love the Exquisite. That's what I had on earlier on top of that liquid lipstick. I'm going to put a little bit on here. I think it's real pretty. It's just such a pretty, let me put a little bit on the back of my hand. Maybe you can see how pretty. I just think that is so pretty. The Luxurious, it's nothing against it. It's just the gold. It's too much of a yellow gold. If it was just a neutral gold, I think I would really like it, because I have some really pretty toppers that are kind of a neutral gold, but this is just too yellow. As far as being comfortable and working well with liquid lipsticks, they both do that very nicely. I just prefer the pinker tone. I bought myself a little something for Christmas. I bought myself one of these Flawless little shaver things. This one is for your eyebrows. You know, everybody likes to have a good wax now and again, but to be honest, that really affects the sagginess of our skin. And as we get older, we can't afford to have that. But you just hold your skin taut, not pull. You just hold it taut, and you just go in circular motions. It works so nicely. I am really impressed with this little thing. I tried this week. I actually just bought it this week. This is Power Volume from Essence Instant Volume Boost Mascara. I like that the brush isn't great big, but it, like the thing that holds back some of the mascara, it's too big for this wand. I mean, you can see some of the goop on there. It is pretty messy. I've had to wipe it off, and then I have to wipe this. It's not good enough to make up for the messiness that it is. And then as far as my contour this week, I used the Makeup Revolution palette. I used all Makeup Revolution palettes this week. This is the contour that I used. Before I self-tanned, I hung out with this guy right here. And then after I did, I would take my brush and just kind of mix between these two, sometimes all three, depending on my mood. Nice little contour palette, especially for the money. Still nice, but especially nice for how little it cost. This is the bronze palette that I used. I wish that these two and this one were not in here. I wish they went from here and went darker with these three pans, and then I would like it a lot better. So for that reason, I would not rebuy that. Now this is one of their blush palettes. This is the Sugar and Spice palette. I really do like this. These colors work very nicely together. This could be an all-in-one, And you have your highlights here if you like a pinkier tone. Really pretty colors. They apply to the skin very nicely. They wear, they blend everything very nicely. For my eyeshadow, most of the week I used these guys from Profusion. I was going to film this look, and I thought I was. I was talking away. I was showing y'all everything I was using. I was proud of myself because last week I tried to film a video and forgot to turn my mic on, so there was no sound. Totally had to redo that video. Today I was like, I got my mic on, I'm ready to go, I'm showing you the products, I'm talking away. Jack had made something and wanted me to taste it, and he came in and he said, can I come in? Are you videotaping? And I said, yeah, but I can edit this out. And he's like, okay. So he comes in and he looks, he goes, you're not taping? I'm like, yeah, I am. And I turn around and look. No, I was not. And so I did create some really cute looks this week with it. This is the Velvet Matte. This is just so pretty. These mattes work together so nicely. They bend together. You can see on the palette, it can be a little bit powdery, but yet the pigmentation is there. A lot of times I use these together. I did today. I did get an Ulta order in, so I did use this palette this week. This is ColourPop's Sweet Nothings. Really fun palette. Really pigmented, easy to use colors. I really had a lot of fun with these. So fun eyeshadow looks. Okay, that is it for my week in review. When y'all see this bright and early Friday morning, if you would be so kind to say a little prayer, send a good thought for my daughter. She and her husband and my beautiful granddaughter will be on their way to Cleveland Clinic. It will be her second post-op MRI. If you could just say a prayer, like I said, send a good thought, whatever you feel led to do, it would mean so much to me. I am praying so hard that we get another good result and that she gets a clean bill of health. I have been doing a lot of videos and probably driving y'all crazy with my uploads, but it is keeping me busy, keeping me preoccupied, and holidays are hard enough. This is making it a little tougher, but I'm just praying for good news. So have a great day. Have a wonderful weekend. It's almost Christmas, y'all. It's almost Christmas. But have a great weekend. I will see you in the next video.